2001 Toyota 4runner. There's no heat coming out of the heater core. Just going to show you some quick ways to check it. Get it warmed up. Check your radiator temperature here. I actually had the computer and it checked out at 185. This hose was actually hot. This hose was fairly warm, but the return line coming out of your heater core, this was cold. So here's your valve, okay? If you notice, we are in the heat. When the valve's over this way, that's heat. I'm gonna show you, want to check to make sure that works first. So, put the car on. We're on hot. Flip it to cold. And now you'll see our valve went the other way, all right? Come back in here, go back to hot. Now we're on hot. Now, just pull this hose off real. This is gonna be hot. You shouldn't do this hot. Do it cold if you're not for sure, but I suspect this is low RPM. Look at that. There's no flow coming out, okay? Now, if you were to do this cold and there was flow coming here, okay, you would hook this back up, pull this hose off over here, and you see we're on heat, so this means this valve is open and there's still no water. Now I just want to show you guys something. We're gonna rev this up. See it shoot out right there? Okay, so obviously we have a water pump issue there, okay? And did you notice how dirty that was? So this system needs to be flushed. More than likely, the radiator core or the heater core down here is plugged as well. So get yourself some radiator flush. And sometimes if it's really plugged, you will actually pull this off, okay? Pull the hose off down here on the output of the heater core, okay? And you will run air into here after you remove this. So you're gonna have both these off. There, okay? See, you're off. Pour your radiator flush directly into here after you took air and blew this out. Let it sit in there for about 10 or 15 minutes of full concentrate. That will clean that real good. You don't want to leave it in there too long because that could damage the metal inside the heater core. So it's pretty easy to troubleshoot. All right. This actually will need a water pump eventually, but even going down the road, I'm going to show you something here. Even going down the road, there's no heat. So this means the heater core is completely plugged. So we're going to rev it up again. See, there's just a little water coming out. Hardly nothing. So that heater core is completely plugged. Pretty easy to troubleshoot and diagnose that. Now I'm not going to do the water pump on this one right now, but I am going to clean the heater core. Have good luck troubleshooting it. Bye.